Got two turkeys out there in the woods. Just enjoying some breakfast. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So it is a nice fall day and it's not really hot. It's not really cold either. It's kind of in between, but no humidity. There's some breeze going on. We got cloudy skies. I mean, it's really shooting off the vibe of fall. And I thought, I'm just gonna ride around and see what I find. Those trees starting to turn. Got some yellow leaves here and there. Hay on the side of the road. Leaves falling down. Definitely looks like fall today. It hasn't been lately because it's been kind of hot and very sunny and just a number of things. But it's definitely playing its part today, I think. Luckily, the hurricanes did not happen and everybody was up in arms and on full alert because a few days ago it looked like we might get impacted by another hurricane basically a few days after the anniversary of Helene, and thanks to God above it did not happen, and looks like everything's in the clear as far as that goes right now. So we could not be more happy in this area because it looked like it was going to send a lot of torrential rains back up towards the North Carolina mountains, back up towards Asheville and other places. And they are still in some areas trying to recover from the devastation of last year. So again, so glad that did not happen. Changing leaves here. Been a lot of road construction lately though. I guess that's what they do this time of year. One thing we've had a lot of trouble with is stink bugs. That's what we call them. I don't even know what their official name is, but we call them stink bugs. And they are just taking over our house. I don't know what is drawing them in so much this year, and everybody, it's not just us, but everybody is having a problem with these things. So if you know what I'm talking about, let me know if you're having an issue with them, if it's just maybe our area that's having such an issue with them. I don't know, but they're a pain. Oh no, looks like we got some road paving. Stand by, y'all. Okay, so we're going another direction because they are doing some paving on the other road and they've already stripped down the asphalt on it, so it was quite a rattly, bumpy ride. So we're gonna go this way, but we'll still should see some changing leaves and maybe some fallish stuff, decorations at homes, things like that this way. So we'll just enjoy the ride. Something I wanted to share with you guys, and I will put the picture in here so you can see it, but Daddy had put out a game camera at the top of our property. And it's been there for, you know, a while. He's had it up there a while, and he goes up there and checks it periodically and, you know, reports back to us what he's seen. And sometimes he'll send us pictures of, you know, deer or big turkeys or whatever. Well, a few days ago, and we had heard some things rustling around up there, but we just figured it was, you know, turkeys or whatnot. You know, we didn't really pay much attention to it. But a few days ago, he sent us a picture, a screenshot of a photo that was taken off the camera. And this is what we saw. So, not only do we have bear in our vicinity, which we haven't seen so much of lately. Like I say, the last encounter was with the younger bear that we saw. That was kind of just wandering around the yard and then finally just rambled up into the woods. And we haven't seen him since, and that was a couple months ago. We got the bobcat, and, you know, we don't know if it's male, female, if it's just passing through, if it does have, you know, a den somewhere. We have no idea. And I wouldn't be overly concerned, except for, you know, the boys, they tend to just want to go outside at random and won't even tell us sometimes to go play on, you know, on the playground equipment that we got, or whatever the situation is, especially Levi. But, you know, Garrett follows his brother, and he's doing the same thing. So we have had to sit them down and show them pictures of this animal and explain what it is and what it can do and what it sounds like, you know, and to, you know, don't approach it if you see it. It is not a big kitty cat. So that's concerning for me, but, you know, hopefully we've not seen one before ever. And I do want to go up there where it was taken and see if we see, you know, any signs where it's been back, or, you know, any prints or anything like that. But I haven't got the nerve to do it. I'm too afraid it might be up there or up in a tree watching me, and it kind of freaks me out. So I've stayed away from up there since I've learned of its existence. But I do want to try to do that if I can get my nerve up to do it. But maybe it's just passing through. Like I say, we've not had any issues in the past. We've never seen any. I don't think when Travis was even growing up there that they ever saw one. So, but you know, things are different nowadays. Their habitats are being, you know, destroyed by logging and just, you know, residences going up, things like that. So it's possible. Maybe it's been pushed back this way, and maybe it is living up there in our woods. I don't know. As long as it stays up there and doesn't come down to my house, I'm okay, I think, with it. But maybe I'm not okay with it. But if you see that picture and you think you can tell if it's female or male, let me know if you know about such things, because I would like to know. I don't know that it would make much of a difference, but I guess I think in my mind, if it's a male, then I don't have to worry about baby bobcats, and if it's a female, then maybe there could be. I don't know. I guess that's the justification in that. Do with it what you will. But yeah, so we got that going on. Yeah, it's just never a dull moment. There's always something happening, something new, and sometimes I'm not always okay with it. And I'm not okay knowing there's a bobcat up there. I'm really not, but what can I do? But we do got some leaves changing, starting to. It's looking nice. I'm hoping we do have a nice fall in the color change. We usually don't have significant change until middle of October when we do have it. So we'll go right this way and see what we see. There's some pretty pasture land over that way. Just nice. I think that's pretty. Got some big trees down. I'm not sure what happened there. Grapes didn't do so hot. Okay, we're going to turn this way riding around back roads and stuff near my house. I haven't gone too far out. There's a lot more beauty to be seen back out in the country. So I may have to do that one day soon when the leaves start changing even more so, and show you guys that. I think that would be a nice thing to see. Got an old barn over there, silos. Not too bad though, but the fog's starting to come in, so I think it's going to be a little rainy for the next couple of days. Levi does not like the rain, so when I just called the house to check on what he was doing since it was raining, I was told he's in his room and he ain't come out, so there we go. But I'll be heading back to the house in a minute anyways, but it won't change the fact that he still probably won't come out of his room. He just does not like the weather when it's like this. But anyway, we'll see if we see anything else. Okay, so the rain has stopped for now, and I ended up coming to another back road, and I'm actually out in Grayson County now. I decided to travel a little bit away from home, and we got some really beautiful views. And we've got some changing leaves up here because this is a little higher elevation. So we got some changes going on. Not a great deal, but definitely some things to see. Deer as I was coming up before, a spike and 3 doe, and it won't be long until it's hunting season, and that's probably a good thing. Some of you who watch this channel may not agree, but we're overrun here in our area with deer. The deer population is immense, so, and a lot of folks around here use it for the meat. In fact, for a lot of folks around here, that's their main source of meat protein. So, you know, we can't afford beef or chicken, we do deer, and it tastes real good. And if you prepare it correctly, and you know ways to prepare it, it tastes just like beef. So there you go. Okay, I think we'll go this way and see what we see. Just real nice. Trying to not miss anything. If I see some deer or turkey, I'll show you guys. There are bear up here, but we often don't see bear out on the roads or anything here, so I don't think we'll see that today. Let's go this way. Got some changing color here, as you can see. holler now. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the early changes, the leaves and fall hitting our area in Southwest Virginia. If you like this and other content similar to this and country living, etc., please hit the like button. Consider subscribing. That would be great. And I'll see you on the next one.